Yo guys, welcome to Ashton Fitness. Today I'm going to be showing you how to front lever. The front lever is an incredible gravity-defying calisthenics skill that takes some serious back and core strength to achieve. In this tutorial, I'll show you exactly what you need to do to hold a strong front lever, plus I'll be showing you all the most useful front lever progressions you need to learn the front lever as quickly as possible. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any videos. Now let's get it. Hey! There are a multitude of ways to get into the front lever position. You can pull up and lower yourself into the front lever. You can jump into it. You can lower yourself into it. You can extend from a tucked front lever into it. You could rise into it, which I can't do yet because it's really difficult. Or you could crank into it from a hanging L-sit position, which again, I can't do because it's insanely difficult. When you get into the front lever position, make sure that your arms are straight and grip the bar as tightly as possible to lock your arms into place. I recommend having your arms shoulder width apart when you do the front lever because if your hands are too wide, it will make it much harder to hold the front lever position. Although most of the strength needed to hold the front lever comes from your upper back, lats and core, the front lever is best visualized as a full body isometric hold that requires you to engage your entire body, especially your forearms, upper back, lats, abs, glutes and quads. To make your front lever as straight as possible, push your hips up and squeeze your glutes. This will straighten out any bends in your hips and help lock your body into place. At the same time, flex your quads and point your toes to straighten your legs. This will make your front lever look more streamlined and will remove any kinks in your legs. Holding the front lever is of course the end goal, but if you're watching this video then chances are you probably can't hold the front lever yet and want to know what steps to take to achieve it. Well, I'm about to tell you the progressions you need to master in order to hold a solid front lever. There are 5 main front lever progressions. The first progression is the tucked front lever. This is the easiest progression and it's the progression every beginner should start off with to get their muscles and tendons used to holding the front lever position. When holding the tucked front lever, make sure your arms are straight, your core is engaged and your back is parallel to the ground. If you can perform this first progression, you can see yourself as Goku in his base form. Pretty strong, but with a whole lot of untapped potential. Once you're comfortable holding the tucked front lever, the second front lever progression is the advanced tucked front lever. In this position, your knees are extended just beyond the bar. The advanced tucked front lever is considerably harder than the tucked front lever because extending your knees forward places more tension on your upper back, lats and abs. If you can hold the advanced tucked front lever, you can consider yourself Goku in his Kaioken form. You're more powerful than you were before, but you're not a Super Saiyan yet. Once you're comfortable holding the advanced tucked front lever, the third front lever progression is one that I like to call the super advanced tucked front lever. This is where your knees are well beyond the bar at about a 145-degree angle. Just getting your knees from the advanced tucked front lever to the super advanced tucked front lever position is pretty difficult and takes a lot of training. However, this is a vital progression because it gets your muscles and tendons used to the extra tension that comes with having your knees extended beyond the advanced tucked front lever position. Further, it forces you to push your hips up and maintain a straight lever, which is what you need to do to hold a full front lever. When you can hold this progression, you can officially consider yourself a Super Saiyan. You're incredibly strong now and you're beginning to have advanced mastery over your body. But like all great Saiyans, you know that you can get even stronger. And this brings us to the fourth front lever progression, the advanced one leg tuck front lever. In this position, one knee is positioned just beyond the bar as with the advanced tuck front lever, and the other leg is fully extended as with the full front lever. With this progression, it's vital that you push your hips up, flex your quad and point your toes to maintain a straight line with your extended leg. It's also important to alternate your legs to strengthen both sides of your body. You might find that one side is stronger than the other, so alternating your legs will allow you to even out both sides and prepare your body for the full front lever. When you can hold the advanced one leg tuck front lever, you can consider yourself a Super Saiyan 2, an ascended Saiyan. Your continued training has allowed you to ascend beyond your previous limits, and your strength and control are steadily climbing. Once you're comfortable with the advanced one leg tuck front lever, the fifth and final front lever progression is the straddle front lever. To do the straddle front lever, push your hips up, squeeze your glutes, flex your quads and point your toes. The wider your legs are, the easier it will be for you to hold, so if you've just progressed onto the straddle front lever, then you'll want to have your legs open pretty wide to make it easier for yourself to hold. As you get better at holding the straddle front lever, you can slowly start to reduce the space between your legs over time until they're together. When you can hold the straddle front lever, you can consider yourself a Super Saiyan 3. To hold this front lever progression is to go further beyond any front lever progression you've achieved up until this point. Your strength is unfathomable now, and the full front lever is within your grasp. Once you're comfortable with the straddle front lever, you'll be ready to move on to the full front lever. It will be a long journey to get to this point, but once you do, you can officially consider yourself a Super Saiyan 4. Your strength and control have ascended beyond what most people thought was possible, and now you have the power to hold your body in a way that defies gravity. Now you're probably wondering, how do I know if I'm ready to move on to the next front lever progression? Most tutorials say that once you can hold a progression for 30 seconds, you'll be able to move on to the next progression. But I don't believe this is the best way to measure whether you're ready to move on or not. By that logic, you would have to hold a straddle front lever for 30 seconds before you could move on to the full front lever. Even the best calisthenics athletes in the world would struggle to hold a straddle front lever for 30 seconds, let alone the average calisthenics athlete learning the front lever for the first time. Instead, I would say you're ready to move on when you can extend your legs to the next progression without dipping your hips. If your hips dip when you try to extend your legs, you need to strengthen the front lever progression that you're currently on, and strengthen your back and abs with front lever specific exercises. To get you started, here's a list of front lever specific exercises that will help you at every level of your front lever training. Thank you for watching, guys. If you found the video helpful, then let me know in the comments below, and if you think your friends would find this video useful, then make sure to pass it on to them. This has been Ashton with Ashton Fitness. Now go do that front lever.